Alright, finally getting around to amending my patch. Last year I did 650 square feet per plant I amended. This year I'm gonna do 800 square feet. I was hoping for a non-windy day, but wind's starting to pick up already. It's supposed to be windy later today. I'm hoping I can get most of it down until then before it gets too windy. What I'm planning to put, what I calculated for each 800 square feet in this patch is 30 pounds of sulfate of potash, 25 pounds of calcium nitrate, 125 pounds of gypsum, 3/4 of a pound of manganese sulfate, half a pound of borax, like 0.125 pounds of copper sulfate, 5 pounds of bone meal, and 20 pounds of lime. So not sure I'm gonna get it all evenly spread out very well, but we'll do our best and call it good enough. So I got all the amendments added to the patch. I haven't tilled it in yet. I originally was gonna use, if you can see in the background, I was gonna use the spreader back there, but with it not being smoothed out from broad forking, I thought it'd be too hard to do it. So you saw in the time lapse, I just did it by hand. I think for the most part, I did an okay job with the higher quantity items, but I know that with the macronutrients or just the small quantities, I guess, I did not do a great job with that. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can do better on the next 800 square feet. But right now I'm gonna till this in just so it doesn't blow around, and then I'll get to the next 800 square feet here in a little bit. I just wanted to show you quick something, putting my hoop houses together. And when I originally bought the pipe for my hoop houses, I thought it'd be a good idea to buy the flexible, I think it was water pipe, because I thought it'd bend better. The problem I ran into is, if you look here, it's super flexible. And that's caused me issues. I figured out how to get it to work now. But if you look here, I ended up putting T-posts down because I need extra support. And then I put a pool noodle on top to protect. So when this slips off, like in the wind and stuff, that hopefully the top of the T-post doesn't poke through the plastic. I end up getting cuts on the plastic here and there, but overall it's pretty good. So I end up putting T-posts down, pool noodles on top, and then this flexible pipe goes over it. And then down in the bottom there, you can see they're on, maybe I'll show it in a different video, but, or a different clip, but I have rebar that the pipe goes down into. So it works. It's not great. If I buy some more material for another hoop house, I will plan to get regular probably 1/2-inch PVC or electrical plastic conduit. Hopefully that time lapse showed you how I put my hoop houses together. Definitely not as fancy as others I've seen, but seems to get the job done. Still got to put the dirt on the plastic here. Not sure if you noticed, but I dug a trench in the front and the back. What that does for me is it prevents the plastic on the ends from blowing in at the bottom. I've had issues with that. I've learned a lot. The first year I did a hoop house, which was like 2 years ago. Learned a lot with that, where everything was falling apart. The posts were poking through the plastic. I didn't have T-posts at first, and the hoop house basically collapsed. So that's why I do it the way I do. It worked really well last year, and hopefully it continues to work well for me this year. As you can see, I'm gonna be growing one. This is the north side of the patch. Last year I grew one in a similar area, but I started on the south down there and grew this way. This one's gonna grow the opposite direction of last year, so it's gonna go north to south. And then over here, this one's gonna go south to north. Last year I started up here and went south, so just going the opposite direction. I actually really like staggering them or doing them opposite directions like this, because then I can allow the secondaries, the early secondaries, to get longer on both plants and let them grow into the space of the other one. It's May 3rd. I really like to have my hoop house up in this patch, but I don't know if you can see real well, but it is standing water and just a muddy mess. I attempted to till it right here with my tiller, and it's just like a big mud pit. I just sink in it. So I don't know if tilling it up, breaking it up is going to help it dry out any better, but thought I'd give it a shot, at least maybe in the area I want to put my hoop house. Since it's actually calm out right now, I thought I'd give you a quick view of my plants right where they're at right now. Planning on, I'm hardening them off right now with plans of getting them in my hoop houses, at least 2 sets, because I only got 2 hoop houses up right now. But these are my 1005 Clements. Over here you got the 2501 Bernstroms. And then over here, it's on the right, it's the 1643 New, and on the left, it's the 1931 Turner. So this is currently what I'm planning to pair up when I put them in the ground. In the past, I've never actually had the same genetics by each other, but this year I plan to put, at least for the 2 sets, to put them with the same genetics. So that's where they're at right now. They'll go in the ground hopefully in a couple days, hardening them off, and the hoop houses are warming up. It's currently Saturday, May 4th. I thought things were wet before, but it rained all morning this morning. It's sunny now, but it's plenty wet here in this new patch still. So maybe someday I'll get things out here. Maybe I'll get something done out here. Hoping to maybe just get some stuff so I can put up a hoop house for now to maybe get that part dry. We'll see. So here's my existing patch. As you can see, it looks a lot drier here. There are spots that are wet, but much better than my new patch. Even without heating cables, it's plenty toasty inside the hoop houses right now. So probably a couple days I'll get them out here. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Please give it a like, the video like, subscribe, and please follow me on Instagram at The Turner Ranch. Thanks.